Okay. And
so,
so, now notice that on the outside is not the darkest area. Where's the darkest area? Yeah, that's what you call a foreshadow, right? Yeah, because it's a curved surface, right? So you have light, you have a core shadow, and then you get reflected light, right? Because what's happening, the light's hitting the things that are back there, and it's bouncing back onto that curved surface. And that's why it's not so dark at the edge, okay?
Okay.
All right.
That was really helpful, thank you.
But, you know, spending more time drawing, I think would help you a lot, because,
Drawing from right.
yeah, because really, ever since you started painting, you know how to mix color,
Right,
right? And in the beginning, your big struggle was organization,
right,
keeping things clean,
right,
you know, and not, you know, getting it all mucked together, right?
Right.
And the other was your drawing skills.
right.
And they've improved a little, but you need to focus more on those than anything else.
Got it.
Okay. Who we got here? Shirley. Oh, Shirley Hattie. There we go. All right, now, I have not said this to anybody all day long, Shirley, and you're being the special person that you are.
Good.
Okay.
Too dark.
Yeah, again, where most of you, you know, I have to kind of encourage you to push that background value a little bit darker. Shirley needs to kind of hold back and rein it in a little bit. She's never been told that before. Okay, now if you had done that, okay, then you would have clearly seen the shape and the silhouette of those heads a little more clearly.
Right.
And so controlling those values, okay, would be the key thing here. Now, as far as actually manipulating and managing the paint and moving it around, on a couple of these, you know, like in here, there, and there, I think you did very well, okay? This one, not quite so much.
Yeah, I still didn't get it lighter and move it smooth.
Yeah. You know, and it might be just that you have to let it set up and dry for a little bit, go back with a clean brush, and then start softening. You know, a lot of this is really about managing how wet or how dry the paint is.
And if I didn't have it as dark as I had in the background, then pulling more off would have been easier, because every time I pulled some off, there was a big old line right there. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, and a lot of that may be that your brush was too wet. And again, drying the brush out, just using the brush to lift paint. You know what? Because the paint itself is, even now, it's still wet. And you can lift it out even with a finger or a thumb, you know, move it around a little bit. It's beginning to solidify a little bit, you know, so it's harder to move, which means that to really lift out to light, you gotta wet the brush, you know, and then go back in very carefully, you know, work that paint out of there, you know, back down to the white of the canvas.
if I went home a couple hours from now and tried to move some of those, just to smooth it, I know she's not in front of me, but if I were trying to smooth it, would it be possible with Terpenoid?
Well, I think it would be possible, but I wouldn't suggest that you do that.
I mean, just
Yeah, I know, but there's,
wait till next week
Yeah,
and start
there's-
with a fresh one.
yeah, there's better, you know, you can spend your time more wisely.
That's true.
Okay.
I could go make signs for the protests.
You can do that then.
Waterproof.
Yeah. But, you know, as far as, you know, like in this particular piece right here, which is really, well, that one and that one, you clearly see, you know, the proportions of the face pretty easily. You know, this one I think is closer to getting a likeness of her. You know, this one I'm not quite sure, you know, there's, yeah.
It's
it
too
feels-
stocky, yeah.
In a way, it feels, yeah, probably a little too heavy, you know. But I think more of that has to do with the range of values. And, you know, again, the paint's not really laying down very softly and smoothly on that one or that one. You know, I think you did a really nice job here. Was that?
The
was that
first
your
one.
first? Yeah.
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 It was like first, second, third, fourth.
Okay. And, you know, I mean, by the end of the day, you know, some of you may be finding the fact that the paint's been on there for a while and it's getting harder to lift. You know, as the day goes on too, so.
Now, on the ones we have done before we got pictures, we could go and touch those up.
You could, but, you know, if you're going to touch them up,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to change the process, you know, that you're using, because you're not gonna be able to lift the paint out anymore, which means that you're gonna have to start making values out of gray. And that's gonna look kind of weird, because this is raw umber, and then the rest are gonna be gray, and it's gonna not fit together real
Okay,
well.
or we could just.
So just paint over to use
Yeah, I
for
mean,
something
these,
else?
you know, look, there's nothing particularly, you know.
Precious about
Precious
that.
about it, okay? These, it's a study, okay? And it's working on your skills, so. And that being said, you know, as I said, if you wanted to rub this out, you know, at the end of the day, and then prep that as a canvas to paint something else on, well, you've got a nice mid-tone to do that with now, right?
Yeah.
Well, we may want to look at it for
Well, you may,
some.
yeah. Now, you could photograph them, you could,
Oh, yeah.
you could scan them and archive them into the historical record if you want.
Why?
I'll have a show next week at
We
the
can
High
frame them and
Museum.
you can put them on the wall.
Boy, did time fly or what? Okay, it's 5 minutes before.
Happens to be having fun.
All right, well, all right, I guess we're not gonna get to it yet.
Look, we have Claudia.
Oh, this,
Well, yeah, no, I've got to do Claudia. So, if you will, please be kind enough to come over here and pay attention.
Let's,
And give
Russell,
Claudia her due.
don't worry.
camera.
It's okay, Charles beats me up enough, so.
you can jump.
Okay. Now, I'm trying to think,
I'm fine.
these remind me of, actually, it was an illustrator back in about the 40s or the 50s. And he did these women with these, like, really exaggerated eyes. You know, it wasn't the woman who did, you know, the little kids. But, you know, there's a certain look and style to these. And they end up looking more like you than they did look like her.
I look a little bit like Liam, we look like one another.
That's a whole nother discussion. Anyway, you know, what? Okay. As far as, you know, handling the paint, getting the technique down, you know, you seem to clearly understand how to manipulate the paint. I think, you know, you're beginning to get a pretty good range of value through here. You know, so that's all working. It's getting the proportions, right? And just about universally on every one of these, okay, you're paying more attention to the distances from the chin to the head than you are from the tip of the nose to the back of the head, okay? Because what you've done,
That was, didn't work.
yeah, is that you've compressed her head from front to back, okay, on just about every one of these, okay? And she's got more depth than that.
Well, I know she's right.
Yeah,
I guess I was afraid about running out of space.
I get it.
Yes, because of here, yeah, I want to make sure. So I let her hair.
Yeah, but let me ask you this, what would have happened if, say here, you would have moved her ear back a little further and this hair kind of connected with that hair?
Ooh, well, I don't know.
It could be scary.
That's against the law. I mean, you just don't want to do that, you
No.
know?
They might put you in
We
a
could have made her a
tournament
Siamese
camp.
twin.
No.
It's okay,
No, connected in.
connected at the
You
brain.
would have messed her hair up, you know?
No, or the hair follicles.
I know.
Okay, but again, you could have given yourself more space, you know, by.
Well, you know I'm not that creative. Not yet.
Yeah. Let's see now, this is the 4th year she's told me that. I don't believe her.
Well, I'm not that creative.
Yeah. You know, as far as your tone goes, you know, it's pretty close to a mid-tone.
It'd have been okay had I not, you know.
Yeah, if you hadn't pulled all of this.
Well,
out
what
of whack-
happens is that, yeah, you mess up and then you try and
Yeah, I
pick it up. And I
know.
couldn't get it to look like that again between
Yeah,
there.
I know how that happens, but you gotta go back and put more paint in.
Well,
Yeah.
but it doesn't come out like that anymore.
Yeah.
What are you people
Will.
arguing with? You're not good with
Try it
it.
next time.
Okay, all right.
Try it next time.
But yeah, I think you did, overall, I mean, you did a pretty good job. It's mainly just the proportions.
okay, all right.
So a lot of us did get hands, watch out, going back into the county.
Yeah.
But we got some hands studies done.
Yeah, because she had her hand up next to her face, you know. But, you know, again, she didn't really focus on the hands, so she didn't really have the structure of, you know, yet, so.
So that it has 4 fingers and a thumb.
There's a 16 foot
Right
by
here, the little
20
finger
foot
there, and
sign.
that thumb is back over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other one's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that thumb is back to the side of it. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, folks, fold up your easels, put up your
All
paint,
right, okay.
put your chairs, your tables away. Thank you all for coming.
No, it's fine. Unlike the last spot. Very different. Just worked ours out.
You will see 16 by 19 foot signs bearing positive messages of love and inclusivism. Inclusivism, I can't say that word. So this is,
Can we say both of
no matter how Jim continues to shine.
Yours truly.
That is.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yes, I'm going now. Nancy and I are going to go on the little stroll downtown. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, one that other day and one.
Oh, here is Thang, Miss Thang.
What concerned me is not the rain.
I
I thought the video was great. She looks like she was. It didn't seem provocative.
All right, we'll see. We'll give it a couple of days.
Yeah, if it,
Well, that's what we're doing. Well, we're going to go to March, at 1, well, around about noon, but in the morning, we'll work on the.
She was happier now.
Okay.
I made her angry.
Go south on campus.
You go around?
oh yeah, go rain, that's right. Somebody's going to
That is,
there.
All right.
$8 worth. Yeah, it's like this. Big.
thanks for that, dear.
Block out your legs.
No, I can do it freehand.
I mean, I can see it. That's all along.
We still put our stuff back and wipe out our little cans,
Yes.
right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, we're pin now.
Nothing has changed.
I was just vocalizing it, because what I saw over here, I had reason to say it.
Yeah.
Okay, does she look happier now?
You should look happy.
There's a can that was not wiped out, sitting there.
Well, yeah, she's not the angry Asian.
Okay, so I worked on that.
Yeah.
That was gonna drive me crazy if I didn't.
Oh, that's right.
Are you having fun?
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Yes.